This is a review of the Cube by orbitgear. I think this is one of the really nice piece. It is an organizer, but it can also use as an admin pouch if you attach it to another bag, and you can also wear it like a mini sling. So this thing reminds me of two other organizing pouches that I have. On the one side is this Mountain Smith thing. It is very affordable. Actually, it's quite well designed, it's unique. So this is the kind of a cool thing that I use every now and then. And then the other one of my favorite is the one by Bond Travel Gear. They sadly do not make this anymore. You can tell, lots of really good organization. And again, you can put a strap on it and carry this as a sling as well. And the size, it's very similar to the Bond Travel Gear one, as you can tell. Thicker, but otherwise similar. So let's start from the front. There is a zipper pocket that has no volume. I end up putting my keys there. The reason is I have lots of kind of sharp edges on my keys, and I don't really want it to scratch other things in my bag, so I'm just going to throw it in the front. And ironically, these days I don't actually use my keys much, so they kind of just stay in there. The main compartment, it opens up, so the zip goes a little bit further down than bottom. Opens up accordion style because it has these side wings on both sides. And I love this because with this, if you have this attached to a bag, then it would just hang open with everything falling out. And even on your desk, that's kind of neat that it sits there. So on the front side, zipper pocket. I have nothing in there right now. Then there are two different strap systems. The front wall again are for larger objects, so it's double layered, and the front layer is of different width. One thing though is you can see the stuff kind of slides to the bottom. Now just to bring back Bond Travel Gear for a little bit here, they put a piece of rubber inside the webbing right there. So it actually helps hold whatever item is in place, but in this case, it just kind of slides all the way down to the bottom no matter what. So shorter items, it doesn't quite fit, I end up putting it elsewhere. But you can tell, multi-tool, hand sanitizer, these Muji pill boxes are great, all different kind of things, pens, lip balm, and so forth. So these are all the things that I can organize and keep it kind of upright and separate. The middle has this really interesting thing where it has a thin strip of Velcro, I guess for security. I'm not a big fan of this, but it's fine. And here, I guess you would want to put in things that you need to secure. So like a wallet makes sense, or card, cash, anything. This other side, right now, I just have a mask in there. And then what I've done is, for stuff that couldn't be organized on this side because they're too small, I throw them in this pocket. So again, just various personal hygiene kind of items. One thing that I forgot to mention is that these dividers, they don't reach all the way to the bottom. So if I reach it on one side, you can see that the bottom is slightly open. So items can kind of get stuck down between them if they're really small. Again, orbitgear mask. You can read the review of this up there. And then you can tell it is a little bit stuffed, but it closes. And it still looks pretty compact. So full EDC kit is in this thing. There obviously is still room if you really want to stuff it up. I'm not a big fan of that. I know people put way more items in here than I have, but for me, this really is kind of my bare minimum everyday carry set right now. So let's talk a little bit about the outside front here. So 2 rows of moly, or the strip of loop material behind. I'm not sure why it is there. If somebody knows, please leave a comment below, because it's covered by this strip of webbing, so it's not really useful. What I have put on it, this is not included, is another cool thing from orbitgear. So it's a little reflective strip on one side, more loop material on the other side, and they have a small eye kind of a patch you can put on this as well. But right now I have this attached back in here, and I use it for safety reasons. And then of course have to put a hero clip here. Now let's go to the back. So as I said, the back have these C clips. So if you have one of their other orbitgear bag, or any bag that has moly that happens to be of this distance, you can hook this onto the bag and then it becomes a min pouch. What I do instead though is I got one of the access sling. Again, a very nice sling system. What you need to do is to take the ends, push it through this clip, go to the other side, and take this end, push the clip, and now this becomes a small sling carry. I'm going to show you how this carries on the back. I really like this sling system in general, and it's very easy to adjust, and I can put it tight so that this is high up on the back, but you can take a look at that. This is how it wears on body, front and back. So this strap, you can just pull to tighten it and then pull the D-ring to loosen it. I'm just trying to make it a little higher on the back. And then to release it, pull the D-ring, and then the strap will slide open. So check this out. So this is the accordion side that I was talking about. Nothing falls out. So again, the Cube by orbitgear. It is a very good EDC pouch and min pouch on its own, or if you want to carry very little with you, this makes a minimum carry sling as well.